Welcome back to our channel. Salibonani Makadini. Today we are going to be talking about the critical skills visa. I am going to go through the requirements of the critical visa and explain them one by one. Number 1. Due to completed online form, handwritten forms will not be accepted by the Department of Home Affairs. This means that the Home Affairs will not accept a handwritten form. They will only accept the online form, which you will be able to download. Passport valid for no less than 30 calendar days after the expiry of the intended visit. This means that if your passport is not valid for 30 days, it will not be accepted. So your passport must be valid. Medical report not older than 6 months on the day of submission. First of all, you have to go to Home Affairs website, then download your medical report, the medical report form. Then you go and see your doctor for the medical report. Radiology report not older than 6 months on the day of submission. This means that you have to submit your radiology report. Please note that children under the age of 12 and pregnant women cannot take the radiology report. And also, in order for you to get the radiology report, you need to get the radiology form from the Home Affairs website. On this highlighted part, I would advise you to apply as an individual. When your visa has been successfully approved, you can then add your spouse and your children. But if you want to do it all together, you can. Original police clearance certificate issued by the police or security authority in each country. This means that you should have a police clearance in both countries, one in South Africa and one in Zimbabwe. Biometric enrollment fee applicable. This is the fee that is for the digital fingerprints that are done at the VFS when you are submitting your application. Yellow fever vaccination. This means that if a person has traveled to the countries that has yellow fever, must provide the yellow fever vaccination. A written undertaking by the employer accepting the responsibility for the costs related to the deportation of the applicant for his or her dependent family members. This actually shows that your employer should write a letter taking all the responsibility of the deportation costs. A written undertaking by the employer to ensure that the passport of his or her employee is valid at all times for the duration of his or her employment. Where there is no employer, a written undertaking by the applicant to ensure that the passport of the applicant shall be valid at all times for the duration of his or her temporary visa. This one also is for the letter. Your employer has to write another letter ensuring the Home Affairs that your passport will be valid at all times during your time of employment. On this one that says proof of applicant within the critical skills category by specifically indicating the occupation, critical skills for which the applicant is being made. This is the critical skills gazette document. you have to highlight the critical skills you are applying for within the critical skills with a pen. To illustrate that, proof of evaluation of the foreign qualification by SAQA and translated by a sworn translator into the official languages of the Republic. Okay, this one actually shows that if you have a foreign qualification, they must be verified by SAQA and also translated to one language, which is English. On this one, your qualification must be registered with the professional body that is recognized by SAQA. After a successful registration, you will receive a certificate of registration from the body. On this one that says confirming in writing from the professional body council. This one, after a successful registration, you also receive a written letter from the board confirming your skills or qualifications for critical skills. Lastly, proof of payment to the applicable fee. Make sure you download the payment and print out the receipt and attach it to all your required documents. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.